It's a big mouth, you know, a know-it-all.
Don't listen to him, he's an ink poop.
The guy is a radio genius, but he's got a hell of a lot to learn.
Right, hi everyone. Chris here, 2E0UKH. Something a bit different tonight. I was doing a live stream a few days ago, and that's done quite well actually. You know, I'm surprised anyone's interested watching that, just waffling on about radios, but it seems quite popular. And a story emerged. Someone in the chat, it emerged they had to sell all their radios because their father had died and they had, you know, lots of expenses. And I'll play you the video in a minute. You can't see the chat because I've re-downloaded my YouTube video and edited it, but there's chat comments coming and going, and it emerged that someone watching, they had to sell all their radios, and I was thinking I've got far too many here. I was going to do a 500,000 views giveaway, so I decided to find out a bit more information. And this guy's his father died. He had to sell all his radios, and you know, I've done my research. I can see it's true. And you know, I often see these big YouTube channels or podcasts, you know, Twit Network, when they're helping people out, and someone comes in with a problem, and I always think to myself, I wish they'd have helped him out. You know, they could quite easily have helped that person out. This is a tiny channel, but occasionally I get sent radios free of charge to look at, and I've had a word with Retevis, and they're quite happy if I send one of these radios to this station. I won't say, I mean, it says a bit later, but I did say I wouldn't say his name in the title. But teamed up with Retevis, and they're quite happy to send for me to send one of these radios, evaluation radios, out to help him get back on the air. And I've always wanted to help someone out if I could. Because it annoys me when you see these big channels, you know, people come up with problems and then they don't try and help. So it's my pleasure to send him a radio. I'm not going to miss it, and I'm lucky to be in a position to do that. So anyway, I'll play the tape, and you know, you'll pick up the story from there. Yeah, we do sympathise with Glyn. His dad was 79. You know, my dad is 81, and you know, I worry about him. I worry about, I'd have to sell everything. I mean, it doesn't bear thinking about. So totally sympathise. What is your call sign, Glyn? Glyn H. I'll look out for you on the radio. M0 LSG. Whereabouts are you, Glyn? Who knows how you scared alive allows that. Cheshire, near Liverpool. So just tell us a bit more about your dad, Glyn. Your dad was 79, and I'm just going for a drink. Just going for a drink, and I need to go loo. So just, when did you lose your dad, Glyn? Just tell us in the comments. I'm just going for a I need to go to the little boy's room. Back in a minute. Len said he's sorry for your loss, Glyn. Glenn went the walk, back pain, and then died 4 days later. Was that recently, Glyn? January the 2nd this year. So just tell us about selling your radios and what radio did you have? What radio did you have? I did read it earlier. So you had a yeah. Right, so who thinks I should send Glyn a radio? Because I was planning a 500,000 views. I was planning a 500,000 views giveaway. So who thinks I should send Glyn a radio, a DMR radio in the post? Free postage, free radio, programmed up, all ready to go. Who thinks I should send him a DMR radio? Yeah, I'm not getting any comments in the I don't know if I should send him one. Who thinks I should send him? Who thinks I should send him a DMR radio? An FM and DMR radio, dual band. Right, Anita, and there's 17 people watching. There's 17 people, 19 people watching. If I can get 15 people, if I can get 15 people to say yes, just say yes or no. Should I send Glyn a DMR radio, an FM DMR radio? I've got too many, obviously. Right, so I've got Dante has said yes. That's one. I'm counting on my fingers. Doug's Brat, 2. Don't repeat. Dante said 2. I want 15 comments. Haha. Robert, he says yes. Buy it. It's going to be one that I have been sent by Retovis. Len, yeah. Damien, that's 5. Golf and Guns, that's 6. 6. Right, let's cut the bullshit. I'm going to send Glyn a radio. So he's only in Liverpool. Right, so Glyn, I'm just trying to think how I can do this properly. So Glyn gets his radio. I'm going to send Glyn the fantastic green screen RT84. It's DMR FM radio. And I'm going to send Glyn the radio. Do you have a hotspot, Glyn? Yeah, don't worry, Glyn. I've got more than enough radios here. I can get, yeah, Glyn, yeah. Get a China spot, get a jumbo spot. Right, so Glyn, what did you say your call sign is, just so I can familiarise myself with this? You've got a Pi Zero. Is it the W model? LSG, M0 LSG. Right, so I hope you enjoyed that little story. My pleasure to help Glyn out, and many thanks to Retovis for supporting the channel. I enjoy what I do, enjoy talking about radios and anything to do with it, and my pleasure to help someone out that's a bit stuck, because I don't know what I would do in that situation. So, you know, Retovis are good guys. You know, they got good customer service, they've got reasonably priced radios. Alliance HD1, very good radio. Retovis RT82, I've got one of them. I don't know much about that one, or the RT5. But they're good guys, good customer service and good value. You know, they do equivalent versions of many of the other popular radios. I mean, I've got the RT3. Where is it on here? RT3. That's the same as the MD380. The new MD380, you can't put the tools on it. But the RT3, it's still the same old version, and you can put the tools on it. You know, we've got the RT82. That's their version of the MD 2017. The MD 2017 had hardware problems. The aerial socket was snapping off. Buttons falling off on the side. None of these problems on these ones. You know, the HD1, fantastic radio. So, good choice of radios, reasonably priced. You know, they get the job done. Right, hope you've enjoyed the video. 73 Chris 2E0 UKH. Going clear.